Hey everyone, it's Libby from Maighstir Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Ngatika First Nations people and welcome to you, your guides, my guides and the universal energies. Right, I hope I pronounced that correctly. I was corrected by my mother the other day. Very different language, the Maori from the Australian First Nations, in that the Maori is quite a spiky language, whereas the First Nations is a very flowing, smooth language. So taking a little bit to get my tongue to trip over it. So thank you for joining me. I just want to make a comment that I love your comments. Thank you for thank you for leaving your comments. Really appreciate it. I read them all personally. I heart them all personally. And really appreciate it. There's a few trolls floating around. Just ignore them. I will catch up with them. The comment section, I keep the comment section on my videos. They are a safe space for you to converse. I do admit that I have removed the occasional conversation when it gets a little bit tense or a little bit squabbly back and forth. And for you trolls out there, hey, welcome, join us. Thank you for watching my videos. You improved my algorithms and put a few shekels in my pocket. But if you're going to leave derogatory comments at all, that's fine. You will just get reported and then you will get hidden from the channel. I can't block you, but your comments will be hidden, and so any other comments you make will just be yelling into the ether and nobody will see them. So, hey, whatever. Okay, very quickly, entertainment only. Let's see where it goes. There's so much to look at. Tossing up what to actually read on today. Yes, the government shutdown didn't actually shut down, but boy, oh boy, did it backfire on Trump, Musk and Johnson, which I did say it would backfire. I think the human side of me said that there would potentially be a shutdown. Yeah, the human side needs to learn how to get out of the way. So, what else has happened? Oh, yes, and the human side absolutely butchered the astronomy, the astrology the other day. That's why I put the link to Dabney Lawless's video with Susan Lynn. Yeah, astrology and me, I love it. I love it when it's explained really in layman's terms like Dabney does, but my brain is not wired to actually compute. So, I do apologize. Yeah, I said it in the video that astrology is not my thing at all, but I did put the link in. And the last 3 videos I did, thank you for watching them. Yes, I had mentioned that my mum had the TV on in the next room. So if you heard continual sort of mumbling noises, that would have been the telly. If you heard the sharp noises, the sharp voices, that would have been my guides, and I believe they came out quite clearly and said pantsuit just before I said pantsuit for Harris at her inauguration. And if you hear me acknowledge them, that means that, yes, it was my guides as well. But I'm outside now. Beautiful, glorious day today. So any voices that you hear will be my guides. So let's see where we go. What am I going to have a look at first? Oh, such a big list. Okay. I might first of all go to the GOP catfight. Oh, goodness me. So you've got Vivek versus Magna, Musk versus Luma, Musk versus Magna, Trump versus everybody. It's just an absolute infighting at the moment. Musk has apparently posted on his X account that constantly insulted on the platform, and therefore he's banning left, right and centre, including Bunny Boiler Luma. Him and Vivek are saying they want the immigrants to come in from India because the Americans aren't educated enough for the tech jobs, etc. We want to bring them on a particular visa. That means you have to have employment to be in on that visa, which then puts the immigrants from India, the tech immigrants, under forced working conditions, because if they get fired, then they have to pack up and leave the country immediately. It's just all a bit of a mess. Now, Who was I watching the other day when they were talking about Doge, the Department of Government something or other, the one I'm talking about that's never ever going to exist. Um, when I was watching that reading, who was it? It might have been Gary and David from Twin Tarot, or David himself. I can't remember, from Tarot by the Bay. I got a real feeling that Vivek and Musk are being set up to be fall guys in some ways. So let's have a look. Goodness me. Got a lot of MAGAs now starting to wake up and realise that they don't matter. Oh, gee, haven't been trying to tell you that for a while. But let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. After a lot of waffling, the best of democracy coming forward. Oh, goodness me, and the sword of truth. Um, I just don't think that they're going to volatile information coming forward about money. I hope the money and Trump. Um, okay, I no matter how hard I try, I can't get him in the White House. But let's have a look. Let's have a look at this bun fight that's happening. This cat fight. Feels like they're in a jelly pit in their bikinis and well, we call them G-strings. I think other countries call them thongs. Thongs in Australia for on your feet. G-strings are for about your nether regions. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What do we need? Okay. They're telling me to have a look at Luma. Let's have a look. Laura Luma. Absolutely losing the plot against Elon. Don't think she'll be welcome over on Blue Sky, but let's have a look. Show me Luma's hair pulling, scratching cat fight with Musk. What do we need to know for Luma? Okay. Come on down, let's have a look. Whew, 7 minutes and barely a card. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles. The energy that is come on, table. Nine of Pentacles. So the wealthy woman in her place of luxury, but it's a gilded cage as well. Not listening to the red hats. Okay, thank you. They're just telling me elsewhere. They're just telling, not elsewhere. What they're telling me is that she has the red hats in the palm of her hand. The red hats are backing Luma in this fight. Okay. Wow. The red hats are backing Luma, challenged by the strength of the Emerald Emperor, if you want to call him that, Musk. I'll just push you back a little bit there. Challenged by something huge, new beginning, something large coming out. You've got the stag here, but you've got the little weasel down next to it. Got the rabbit, the bunny boiler. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. I just got told the prize. The prize is this energy, the new beginning, the opportunity, the strength of the opportunity is the prize. And you've got the weasel of Musk and the bunny boiler slogging it out. But at the end of the day, the most powerful figure in all these back and forths, is not paying much attention to either of them, even though he has now apparently sided with Musk in regards to the tech immigrants. Notice Musk is closer, as in the weasel's closer. This is the strength of what Trump brings to the table. Okay. It's what they're squabbling over. Ooh, okay. I'm just noticing here you've got the bunny on this side and you've got the toadstools got the bunny and the toadstools on equal footing. They could also be red caps because they are red capped toadstools, even though they've got spots on them. But you've got the bunny and the toadstools, whereas you've got weasel getting close. This is fascinating. Okay, at the foundation. So I'm asking about the squabble between Luma and Musk. We've got dancing the tune of the devil, the addiction to power, prepared to walk over hot coals for whatever's necessary to be the one that is closest to the devil. Wow. It's the energy they're stewing in. Okay. In the past, well, it's my Avril Haines card, the female figure bringing forth the message, but this also could be Laura Loomer in the past. She's okay. Her role as queen is in the past. Crowning the reading, the magician, the manifestation, the manipulation, the manipulating, and the look over here while we do something over there energy is what's crowning over this. The distraction. So Musk versus Luma. I don't think it's deliberate, but it is becoming a distraction. Okay, the immediate future. Temperance, balance, moderation, but you've also got, okay, thank you. I've been drawn to in these two cups, fire and water, which do not mix if it's an oil fire and water. I don't think they're going to find any common ground here. I just don't. I think it's, and I'm looking at getting caught by the all the different veils around her body there that are just swirling chaos. Okay, externally, a lot of news coming out really quickly. Now, why did I just get told? Again, if you hear my guides, let me know. I just got told they won't be able to drop Trump fast enough. How do I put that, guys? It wasn't exactly what they said. They said, watch how quickly Trump gets dropped. It's almost like you have him. No, you have him. There's a lot of information coming out really quickly about the false victory. Hopes and fears, the hidden agenda. I'm asking about Luma and Musk, the hidden agenda. We've got here the Page of Pentacles, information being brought forward about money. An announcement being made about Homeland Security, Queen of Pentacles. And then going their separate ways. Oh, this is the funniest thing. Throwing each other under the bus. And then we've got the Hanged Man being held upside down and shook out. Restriction, so Trump being stopped. Restriction, and then backing up the truth and moving forward as Harris comes into office. Okay, on the base, we've got Russia, we've got Trump, we've got the Justice card, we've got the mercenary actions, we've got legal action, Jack Smith, Alex Whiting, about the steal, the abuse of power, the betrayal, the treason. It all comes back to that, but the funniest thing is I heard as clear as day, watch how quickly they drop hint, both of them. And then it becomes a you have them, no, you have them. Okay, let's have a look. I want to have a look at that actually. Show me about this you have them, no, you have them that I heard. Show me about this you have them, no, you that I heard. The moon card just popped, it showed itself to me there. Let's have a look. You have them, no, you have them. What do we need to know about that? Then I'll have a look to see how the MAGA are feeling. I mean, and I'll do another separate reading on the speaker. Let's have a look. What do I need to know about that? You have them, no, you have them. I'm getting the song hot potato, hot potato. Those that know the Wiggles, they'll know what I'm talking about. Cold spaghetti, hot potato, hot potato. And we used to play a game when we were kids that you pretend it was a hot potato and you had to not hold it. You had to literally just bounce it on. Okay, come on down. Well, there's that card again. So the Ace of Pentacles, again, the big prize, the big opportunity, but you've got the weasel and the bunny boiler squibbling away over the main prize. I'm just going to do a 3, 2, 1, but you know it's never quite like that. We've got here the 10 of Cups, something coming to a conclusion. And then we've got, some people have this as the happy families, the emotional fulfillment. But then we have Luma again. Prize. Playing, okay, thank you. Playing happy families and Luma. An investigation into the snake in the path. I do apologise if that light isn't great. If I move that there, it might improve. Let's see how we go. The Hermit card, shining a light on the snake in the path under investigation. Sort of truth coming forward. And then loss, disappointment, heartbreak, betrayal, emotional loss. And the Justice card. Maybe one of them will turn state's evidence. What have we got? The best of democracy in regards to the steel, in regards to the delusion and the smoke and mirrors and the poor choices and the fakery. The world coming to a significant end. The Ace of Wands. Big news coming out about contracts and agreements that were made. There's my Avril Haines card about the false win. We've got then the Strength card. So bringing forward, there is strength in the evidence and the downfall. And again, it's all the same. Moving forward, someone finding themselves restricted, my Whiting Smith or just legal card, full illumination, judgment, an announcement made, and my Harris card again. Oh, can't get away from it. Basically that first spread had Luma. That was Luma. Almost looks like she wins the fight but loses the war. So show me Musk. Show me Musk in regards to Trump. Abuse of power, betrayal, deceit, lies, stealing at any cost, bringing about a tower moment. Okay. Let's have a look. How are MAGA? Yeah, there's going to be a big falling out with Trump and Musk. I think Luma's going to end up winning the. I think Luma's going to end up winning the. Winning the. I can't think of the word. The prize that you don't want. Oh, what was that? That was the death card that popped out at me there. Okay. The booby prize. I think Luma's going to end up holding the booby prize. Okay. How's MAGA feeling in regards to this bun fight that's going on between these? They're realising now that they don't mean squat to Trump and Musk. Bit of an awakening coming on. I've always said that there needs to be this certain level of awakening. You'll never really, the very entrenched cult, there'll be an element, 15% or so that you'll never ever change their mind. They'll go to the grave. still worshipping and thinking they're hard done by, but there's that middle range. How are they feeling? When you've got a man of colour, Ramaswamy Vivek, with a foreign-sounding name, who, with a party that have been hammering that immigrants are taking the jobs of white Americans, and yet him and Musk are now wanting to bring in immigrants of colour to do jobs. And I believe this morning Trump fell in line behind them as well. How are MAGA feeling in regards to all this? Can't make it up. The facade is crumbling. They are poised to explode in regards to this. They are seeing the false facade that they lent into hook, line and sinker is exploding in front of their very eyes. Second signifier, challenge, the Hierophant. If we go the challenge really should be an upside down card, because we're looking at the negative side of the challenge card. I just don't think they're going to get in government. What they believed in regards to what they were promised for government is just exploding before their eyes on the base. The energy they are in at the moment. There's a harsh truth being presented to them that they cannot ignore. Okay, down the foundation, another major arcana. This is telling me, take note. The energy they're stewing in is the manipulation, the lies, this is what we said, but this is what we're going to do type deception. In the past, they won. But now they're watching the squabble over this position of power. They won the opportunity. Also, interestingly enough, on the sites such as X and the particular online far-right propaganda media, so to speak, what they're finding is that they won. So they can't rail against not winning. And the change in attitude is almost like a stunned, well, now what? And they're finding that they don't actually like each other's company. And, they can't own the libtards anymore. And the progressives have gone over to Blue Sky, which is controlled and censored against attacks and abuse. They're not finding that the win was what they thought it was going to be. And now these truths are coming out about the real intentions. Oh, yeah, we called it Obamacare, but it's really your affordable care, which means your medication we're threatening to take away your medication. And then you've got the veterans. So you've got Musk and Vivek, two billionaires, one supposedly the richest man in the world, telling that to save money you have to lose your Veterans Affairs benefits. Like, it's not going over real well. Okay, crowning this reading, another major arcana. So the through line here, finding themselves isolated. They've now seen the snake in the path. Don't step on me. But they're realizing that they're not the snake. They're the ones that have found their path blocked by the snake. So, yeah, this is the energy they're in at the moment. I'll just move those over ever so slightly so I've got a bit more room. Okay. sort of truth in the immediate future. There is a huge truth that is going to be brought out. Now, my reading the other day, there's one more thing that needs to come forward, but they have to be in this point at the moment. Look at this, 4 major arcana and 2 aces. Externally, there's Biden. Internally, the lies being revealed. The moon, full moon, new moon, got a new moon coming up. The wheel of fortune turning and the lies being revealed. The lunacy of it all. Hopes and fears. Don't take away my social security. Don't take away my VA benefits. Don't take away my Medicaid. Is the fear. The fear that they'll be left impoverished. I hope that they won't be left impoverished. Yeah, for the MAGAs, it's a nightmare situation as they wake up to this. Something unexpected coming out of left field where they were feeling betrayed. The information is coming out where they're feeling betrayed. Now, I have said seeing things from a different point of view in regards to it was never about them, it was about their last $5 being sent to the supposed billionaires, and they're finding themselves left out in the cold, and they are now contemplating the truth of it. And a lot of information is going to come out about these mercenary actions, and they're not going to like it. They're not going to like it. I think David from Tarot by the Bay got this card a couple of times too in regards to how the MAGAs are going to feel. Always said since the election that the truth of it is going to have to come from within their own ranks for them to actually wake up. But there's a harsh truth here about the you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. The wealthy, these mega billionaires or whatever, not even offering crumbs from their table. We've got the infighting is going to start, or it has already. We've got the voters, the MAGA voters. We've got Trump, and they're going to have to make some decision about which path forward they take. But there is information coming from higher sources. And then we've got the best of democracy. Some information being brought forward that's going to bring about a downfall, moving on, or legally moving on. We've got the lie here. Oh, the cards just keep going and going with the same story. They are having a massive wake up at the moment. And I did right after the election, had to come from within, and it had to, and there was a certain portion that had to become aware before the change was going to occur. How is this going to play out for Grumble? He's the prize, whether he's the booby prize. Yeah. How's this going to play out for Trump? Show me Trump going forward. There's going to be a whistleblower and some legal action taken. Show me. How's this going to play out for Trump? He's trying to play both sides. I don't understand why these people connect themselves to Trump. Everything he touches goes sour, goes down, rots, corrupts, composts. How's it going to go for Trump himself? Come on down, let's have a look. Well, again, there he is as the prize, as the opportunity. You've got the weasel and the bunny boiler. An offer coming forward. Now, a few people have said that Biden might offer to pardon him if he steps back and if he acknowledges without a fight. I'm okay with that because there is enough other stuff that will take him down. So if there's an offer made in regards to the election dealing to pardon Trump, because the others won't get away with it, Trump's pretty much at the end of his life. I actually don't have a problem with it because then he will be admitting that, yes, it did happen. Okay, instead of arguing against it. At the foundation, Page of Pentacles, information coming forward about money. In the past, we've got manipulation. Crowning the reading, we've got those surrounding him, the yes men surrounding him, or the emotional support team. Immediate future, we've got bringing things to an end, an announcement being made. So how's Trump going with this? An announcement being made internally. So externally, internally, that is his downfall. Hopes and fears. Loss, betrayal, heartbreak, ending. Huge announcement coming forward. There's a whistleblower. Bring mercenary actions. He doesn't like it, sulking as he's being offered this. He doesn't want to take it. We've got overseas influence, Six of Swords, the truth being brought forward about involvement with Russia and dark money that is bringing an ending to him. Whether he likes it or not, there is volatile information in the Haynes report. He's going to have his back up against the wall about the steel, the gift of the steel in the past. Okay, I'm just going to put it out there. Just because Biden is not saying anything does not mean nothing is happening. So the DNI report, the Avril Haines report, would have come out around the 20th. That was when there was this abandoning the holidays and the desperate rush back to the White House, where there would have been a skiff room where things are read in the strictest of confidence. I did a reading on this the other day about what they signed in the Oval Office. Could see totally Biden and Harris sitting there going through the information. There may be an offer to Trump to admit and then be pardoned to try and prevent a civil war. Don't be surprised. Oh boy. There's so much that's going to play out shortly. I'm looking forward to 24 being over because what a crazy year it's been, but 25, oh my goodness. Just go to sleep until 26. No, I can't. It's going to be, all I can say is let it play. Let it play. It's going to be wild. Okay, love to you all. Love your comments. Take care. Look after yourselves.